community conversation, we're joined by Campbell, an actor with Live Art. She's sitting down with Steve.
All right, appreciate you coming in this afternoon before you get your weekend started.
I'm glad to be here. Thank you for having me.
Because you're not busy at all, right?
Oh, no,
with
not at all.
simultaneous shows going on, the summer teen shows at Live Arts, Young Frankenstein, Coriolanus at the same time, and you get to be in 2 shows at the same time. So what's that like for an actor?
It's been a really fun challenge. I have obviously never done 2 shows at the same time before. I think most of the people in the cast have not done 2 shows at the same time before. And it's a really fun challenge for not only the actors, but the crew and the directors and everyone who has worked so hard to put this show together. For me personally, I think the biggest challenge was not necessarily learning both of the shows, but developing my different characters for both shows, because these Coriolanus and Young Frankenstein, I mean, you couldn't really have 2 more different shows. In Coriolanus, I play Virgilia, Coriolanus' wife, and that's a very somber, serious character. And then in Young Frankenstein, I'm a crew member who's just got thrown into the show and really doesn't know what she's doing and gets to be a part of this wacky, fun musical. So yeah, really honing in on those characters.
And hopefully not speaking the wrong line in the wrong show.
I mean, William Shakespeare is a little
bit
different than Mel Brooks, but yeah, hopefully.
All right, so 2 productions for audiences to enjoy. What do you hope that they take away from these?
Yes, so we're doing these 2 shows under the pretense that we are in the Live Arts High School in Charlottesville County, obviously made up, but our budgets have been cut. And we are kind of doing whatever we can to get these shows on their feet. And with that, we're doing these 2 shows at the same time, so kind of, you know, under a similar pressure. And I hope what audiences take away is that art will always thrive. Community coming together to do what they're passionate about is always going to come out on top, no matter what budget cuts may come our way, no matter what's happening. Community is stronger and art is stronger, and it is so important to have that space for people to produce art and have fun and challenge themselves. And I hope that's what audiences take away when seeing these 2 shows.
And doing more with less isn't just relegated to the arts right now, certainly.
No, absolutely not.
Something we can all relate to, right? Favorite memory so far of working on one or both of the shows?
Honestly, it has been getting to know this really diverse cast. We're all different ages, we come from all different backgrounds, and taking the time, we do these things called check-ins and check-outs at the beginning and end of every rehearsal, which is basically just saying where you're at, maybe answering a fun question, and through that we've really gotten to know each other and develop bonds that have surprised me, I think surprised everyone, and just really bonded as a cast as we do something that's really difficult but also really fun.
I think in talking to actors and people behind the scenes over the years with Live Arts, that seems to be a common theme, where those relationships last long after the curtain comes down.
Yes, absolutely. I think whenever you do something that you're very passionate about with people who are also just as passionate about it as you are, it's really easy to make those friendships and make those relationships, and that is truly what makes art so important.
All right, people need tickets, obviously, to see the shows, so how do we go about doing that?
Well, after this, I'm going to go over to the theater and be in Coriolanus tonight, so if you want to come see it tonight, you can come to the box office and get tickets. House opens at 7, show starts at 7:30, but if you want to come to our 2 shows tomorrow, you can go to livearts.org and buy tickets.
All right, appreciate you coming in.
Thanks you so much for having me.
Good luck / break a leg tonight.
Thank you so much.
All right, Aaron?